Well, it's 9 o'clock. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do just a little introduction to everybody, for everybody. I just want to welcome everyone that is showing up. We are super excited. This is the first time that SAPPHO has done a webinar or a masterclass, and what a way to start. I am JoAnn Fowler. This is my company. I founded it in 2017, and this is how the day is going to go. I'm going to do a little introduction, and then we're going to do the masterclass, and then directly after the masterclass, Noemi Crepeau, our marketing and sales director, will come on and do the pull for the prize, for the SAPPHO prize, and then we'll have a Q&A. So you're all muted. The Q&A will be, you can just start putting questions in. If we have some downtime between the makeup or something, maybe Norma or Margot might answer a question then. However, most of the questions will be asked and answered at the end. And we're going to try to answer as many questions as possible. And what we can't get to, we'll send you the answer by email if you leave your email. The other thing is I'm going to ask you to keep all your questions to, things like color and texture and application. And all the ingredient and technical questions, just please do ask them, but write them down and leave your email, and we will get to those at the end, because really our experts today are, they're not experts in ingredients. They're experts in application and makeup. So without further ado, I want to introduce NORMA PATTON-LOWIN, who in my estimation is one of the best makeup artists in the world. She trained at the BBC for years, and then she struck out on her own. And, I saw her work at the BBC. I used to watch Claudius, and I saw her do the very first prosthetics ever done on television. So when I met her, I was just thrilled. And, so Norma she struck out on her own. She has done, worked her magic in movies, everything from Out of Africa to Far and Away to Cool Runnings, and Catwoman, Twilight, New Moon, X-Men. It just goes on and on and on. But mostly for me in my life, Norma has been a mentor in wisdom. And she's someone that I love very, very much. And I am so happy for you to meet her today. And you're going to learn so much. It's just fantastic. And she has created this wonderful makeup that she designed for Margot. In all transparency, we've had a couple of run-throughs. So Margot's had a little bit of practice. So, if you're trying to do some of the techniques later, give yourself, a few times, right? And so that brings us to Margot Bingham, who is an amazing young actress from originally from Philly, but Pittsburgh. Sorry, I always get that mixed up.
It's all good.
Pittsburgh, and she is an actress that lives in New York City. We've seen her on She's Got Habit, Empire Boardwalk, New Amsterdam, and I met her on a show called The Family, and we did the pilot in Vancouver, and it was like 5 or 6 years ago. And there's those people in your life that when you meet them, it doesn't matter that they're 30 years younger than you are, or they come from another country, or come from a different background. There's just those people that stick. And Margot's one of those people. And we have kept in contact over the last 5-6 years. We started talking about a Margot color, probably like a week after we met. And so, so this is super exciting. And the thing is that we were actually ready to go last January. We had the colors, both of these women were very involved in the choosing of the color and the mixings of the color. And we were all ready to go last January, but as you know, COVID hit, we couldn't get our boxes. So here we are a year later, and I am so honored and humbled that these two women would come and do this for SAPPHO. So I'm just going to just stop now. Thank you all so much. And ladies, take it away.
Hey, hi, JoAnn. Thank you so much for inviting me to participate in this. I love SAPPHO. I love your products. I've been using them on most of my clients on various movies that I've been working on, and the skin just looks like silk, not just on camera, but in person, and everybody just loves it. So I'm very happy to be here with Margot, and we're going to show you how to do a kind of a daytime but smoky eye, slightly glamorous look. And it's a personal thing. You can tone it down or add to it, whatever suits you. So we're going to do what we think for a nice semi-glamorous day look. Margot, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, Norma.
Right, hi.
Hi. I'm so excited to join you guys and everybody on the Zoom. I know that we all have Zoom fatigue, but this is a really special event. Norma, just on a personal note, it's been awesome getting to have these run-throughs with you personally, because I've learned so much from you just in the last couple times that I've done these run-throughs with you. And I'm really lucky to be able to have learned from you. And JoAnn, I know that you know how much SAPPHO means to me, but for everybody out there on this call, when I first met JoAnn, I was kind of new to green, clean skincare beauty stuff. It was not something really in my wheelhouse. It was not something that I really knew anything about. And at the time it was like kind of just starting. So when I got to Vancouver to shoot this pilot, which was one of the first leads of my career, it was like 7 years ago now, actually, JoAnn. Just a little fun fact, which is insane to think about. I was wearing like MAC and like heavy stuff. And this is actually the first time ever, and we'll be totally transparent on this call. Norma's amazing with just being honest, but I am completely honest as well. I have never, ever been no makeup, full face on a Zoom call or anything. So you guys are getting like flaws and all this morning, which is risky for me because I have adult acne. I have scarring on my face. I scar really easily because of my skin tone. But when I first met JoAnn, my cystic acne was so bad. It was really rough. It was really embarrassing. And JoAnn kind of pulled me over and she was like, hey, do you mind if I try my line on you? And I was like, yeah, go ahead. And within a couple weeks, my skin actually started clearing up. And I was the person that woke up and like kind of went to the gym and had to put makeup on because I was just so embarrassed with what my skin looked like. But with SAPPHO, really let me breathe. It let my skin breathe for the first time, and it really started clearing up my skin. So since that moment, I've been a SAPPHO believer. I have totally drinking the Kool-Aid. Thanks, Rhea. You know, it's just, you know, these insecurities that we all have that we live with. I think sometimes on camera, we're kind of, and Norma knows this because she's on the other side of it, that she has to fix us. I think everybody expects for us always to look perfect and be perfect, but our skin reacts just like everybody else. And I definitely wake up sometimes with like a massive pimple and there's nothing that I can do about it, but that camera is going to be right up in my face. So I'm really lucky to have SAPPHO because the coverage is amazing. And it really allows my skin to breathe and kind of cool down. And it never makes me feel self-conscious because I know that I'm always covered with SAPPHO. So I'm really excited to be showing this to you guys. This has kind of like been my secret arsenal, my secret weapon in my makeup wheelhouse for a very long time. So I'm really grateful to be able to be here and share this with you guys.